Hello everyone. Today I am here with another winner of the International Essay Writing Competition organized by the Mona Mosmi Services, and she's a very sweet girl and her name is Sneha. I welcome you, Sneha. Well, in her intro she said that she's a student
Thank you.
and she wants to become a doctor. She has won the Young Reader Award from Katha organization at the national level for story writing. Now she has been writing for the past 2 years, and she's also a writer at Your Coat. Apart from all these, she likes sketching and gardening. So I'll begin with this. We all writers like somewhere start our journey through Your Quotes or Miraki or the writing apps. So why do you find writing on those platforms interesting?
First of all, these platforms provide us a lot of inputs, like how we should begin with, and it is not only a platform for us to write. They also provide so many quotes and other things, poems, whether it is short stories, for us to read. So we can read as well as we can write. So that is one something which is very interesting for me, and it also saves my time. Like if I have only 10 minutes to spare in a day, I can read some two or three posts or whatever it is, and I can write my own one. And it also gives me a practice of writing. Like I can write every day.
I agree.
So
I agree. Definitely, as a writer, we should continue like putting our thoughts on paper or on phone because until and unless we are practicing, it will be out of our mind and we are stopping our emotions from flowing out. So it's a good method that we do that. So how did you come upon monomosme in this regard?
it was through the internet that I came to know about the monomosemy for sure. And actually my after completing 12th standard I was feeling a little low, like I had left my writing for almost a year. I didn't write anything except those which I used to write in my exams. So I was feeling very low, and after I talked to my mom gave a suggestion that why don't you go for some online competitions, check for it. And after a lot of googling, I got monomosemy, and it was just perfect for us. What I had expected, it was there.
Okay, so at least the Googling effort paid off. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, how did how did the passion for writing fuel? Do you have any instance or something happened that fueled your passion for writing?
I had not realized my passion for writing initially. It was through my teachers and my mother that I realized it. Like they believed in my ability to write. They used to read my articles which I used to write in my exams, because we had a section like wherein we were supposed to write articles, weave a story and all. My teacher used to be very happy with all those writings, and she used to say me that take efforts, put your hand into writing. And believing them, I tried my hand into it. And after a few months, I can say, like I realized the passion. So it was very nice for me to realize that passion, and then I could not leave writing. It was a way for me to de-stress, and
Ah,
yeah,
I agree.
that's how
So,
it began.
so hearing you say that your teachers, pushed you towards your passion for writing, that's really, really good because teachers nowadays are, busy with so many kinds of activities. They sometimes forget or,
Yeah.
sometimes don't pick out the talent, but your teachers especially saw that talent in you. That's very good. And especially since you mentioned your mom, I'll definitely ask you that who is the person or the inspiration behind your writing?
It's the people around me, that is my teachers, my parents, and my mother. And apart from that, a few writers like Sudhamurthy ji, and especially Abdul Kalam, I would like to mention. These are the people who inspire me.
Yeah, since you live in a close family, I feel what was their reaction when you finally got that name in the winners list?
Actually, I was not much excited after reading that winners list, but they were very excited. They were dancing, give me like they were telling congratulations and all those things. They were super excited.
Sometimes, yeah, that happens. Our excitement is not that much, but our family members enjoy it more.
Yeah.
I agree. So, since you talked about so many authors that have an impact on your life, do you recommend a book from these authors that people should read, and they should get inspired as well through those writings?
I don't think so. I can recommend any books because everybody has their own taste of reading. So I think it would not be, better to recommend books.
So I'll frame the question differently. Do you, have a book that has impacted your life, or you remember a book that after reading that you'll be like, wow, I read something?
Yeah, 3000 Stitches by Sudha Murthy ji and My Journey by APJ Abdul Kalam sir. And What a Young India Wants by Chetan Bhagat sir.
Okay,
These were the books that,
yeah, I have read What Young India Wants, and yeah, like that too. Because Chetan Bhagat sir is something who talks about the current scenarios and the current generation of people, so it resonates with
yeah,
us more. Now, since
yeah,
you
we can
are
relate to it.
right, since you are a science student and you have a passion for writing, how do you balance these two things out?
As said earlier, till I was in 12th, I wasn't able to balance it. I left it completely. I wasn't able to write and I forgot it completely. After coming out of 12th, I started balancing with it. Like I made it a plan or timetable. Like I have to spend 15 to 20 minutes for this and at least half an hour for reading like this. And I used to read ebooks whenever I was tired. So that was a way of relaxation as well as my breaks between the studies was so
So,
that
since you
this way.
talked about ebooks, I'll ask you this. Do you prefer ebooks to paperback, or you still, prefer paperback?
I prefer books in hands. I don't prefer ebooks, but when I don't have the book which I want, like I don't have time to go and buy it, and I want to know how the book is. So I read ebooks and try like that.
At least 21st century has given us the option to go and explore with the ebook
Yeah,
concept. Because all the time some books are not even available, especially even subject books are not available all the time, so we definitely have to take the help of the pdfs and the ebooks, so it does come in handy at some point of time. Now, talking about your writing passion, do you have a time fixed for writing in your day, or you can write whenever you feel like?
no, I'm a morning person. So usually I write in the morning. I try my best to write in the morning. If not so, whenever I feel like, whenever my mood is at the best, I write at that time.
Okay, some people say that until and unless you feel very strongly or you have very strong feelings, you cannot be a writer. So, do you agree with this?
Yes, to some extent, because you have to feel what you are writing. Unless and until you feel what you are writing, I don't think so the write-up is going to be, as expected or because you have to love what you are writing. Unless and until you write for yourself, write what you love, you will not be able to write or give your best.
I agree.
I can
Until
say
and
that.
unless you feel those words, how will you make others feel those?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree. Since you wrote the article and you were one of the winners, I'll ask you something. What do you find the most difficult in writing an article?
There is nothing difficult in writing an article, but the pre-research that we have to do, that I find a little complicated because you have to find it, you have to research very correctly. Your research must be appropriate, authentic. There should not be any fault in it. Otherwise, your article may speak something wrong. So, research work, I find it a little bit complicated. Not complicated, a bit, it needs a lot of time.
And it needs to be factually correct. If you are putting
Yes,
facts that it needs to be correct, or the whole article loses its meaning. Because if you put
yes.
in a wrong fact, then it's wrong. So we have to do a bit of a research, and I agree it is kind of a tough task. But
I would like to share something here because you have asked this question. When I was in the previous month, when I was writing the article, world's best versus the most famous. I chose world's best morning drink versus the most famous chai. This was for the monomosemy. When I was writing there, I had to do a lot of research. Supposing I wish to mention about the contents present in the black tea and as well as in the milk, why it should not be mixed and how it can had to hunt a lot to find out the exact caffeine level which is present in that particular amount of cup of coffee or whatever it is. So this way I find it, and that is the point when I had realized that research is very difficult.
even listening to you made me realize that okay, I had not thought of that. Even I read that article of yours. Now that I remember, I did read that article, and really a lot of research has gone into putting those words, because it's not just words. We have to, do a background search that what we are writing is actually correct, and you have done a very good job in doing that. So I must congratulate
Thank
you.
you.
Really,
Thank you. Thank you.
the efforts really show. And a good article is definitely, that's what is needed. Until and unless we put our, research into words and in a proper manner, then our article is successful. So
Yes.
continuing this topic, how do you think a structured essay should look like, or what a structured essay should have?
It should be precise because everybody doesn't have this much of time to read, and it should at the same time it should contain enough of information and right content. And apart from that, a connectivity should be there, like what we are writing should be able to connect with, should be able to speak.
You are right, absolutely. Because until and unless it's precise and eye catchy or catchy enough for people to read, the audience will get bored. Because what we write is for our readers. And until and unless it's like precise and we give the information in a limited amount of words, people are not interested. And especially in the 21st century, people get bored very easily.
Yeah.
They are on the go all the
Lack of patience.
they are on the go all the time, and they don't want to waste that much amount of time to like find like a straw in a bunch of hay. It's very difficult. So
Instagram seems more attractive than the articles.
yeah, I totally agree. I have seen people being influenced by short Instagram posts more than the articles of actually 2000 words. So that's about the generation we are in and the century we live in. So it happens. Now, do you have any message to give for the future contestants or the participants of such essay writing competitions?
Just few words. Write what you feel and feel what you write. That's it.
I totally l- loved the way you put it, because it really said all, it included a lot of thing in those small words. Because definitely, until and unless we feel, we'll not be able to write. And what we write should make others also feel the same things that we felt while we were writing. So it was
Yes.
a lovely conversation with you. Thank you so much for taking out your time and
Thank you.
talking to us. I loved
Thank
it.
you. Platform for us to explore, write, and you know, thank you.